Hey everybody, welcome back to the channel. Welcome back to the new season of The Wire. This is season 5, episode 1, the final season of the series. This is titled More with Less. So, season 4 was arguably, maybe not arguably, well maybe kinda, because I still kind of like 2, and 1 is still very good. 3 was good too, but I'm just like, 4, it edges out the rest of the seasons, at least for me personally. There's just something about it that just kind of connected with me a lot more than at least in the previous seasons before it. So I'm gonna go out on a limb and I'm gonna say season 4 was the best season of the series thus far. This is the final season. I don't know how the majority of the fandom kind of feels about it. I know people kind of say that 4 is kind of like the peak and 5 is like just another season, or I don't know. Like what's the consensus on the overall kind of closing of The Wire? Like I know people say that certain shows have like the greatest endings, like Breaking Bad has a really good ending. Then you have bad endings like Game of Thrones. So I don't know, where does The Wire line up? I know people regard the show as one of the greatest shows of all time, but does it stick the landing? Are people like satisfied? You know what I mean? So let's just hop in, have a good time. But before I do want to touch upon just a few things that I'm kind of interested in I guess in what I want to see for the season. Obviously, Marlo's going to be our big bad again. We did get a headway in bringing down the bodies, and right now I guess we're waiting until something, because I remember Lester was doing a drinking game. Like, I bet you if we go to any one of these vacants and we see a screw like this or a nail like this, we'll find a body. And they did. They find bodies. So there's that. Randy, I feel bad for this kid. I definitely hope he has a good ending, which I doubt at this point. It is what it is with the show. It sucks. Prez, he saw Dookie kind of like regressing. She's trying to help him. Like, he tried to help build him up, but now he kind of let him go, and now he's fallen back down the ladder a bit. He's slinging on the streets, and that's something that Prez basically was telling him, like, he doesn't want to see them slinging on the streets. So that's just sad to see. It's kind of like a sad father moment. You see your son of sorts kind of like falling back down into that, or spiraling. It's just unfortunate to see. Um, Michael is cold blooded. He's like straight cold blooded. He killed Bodhi, man. I'm hella mad about that. Not even gonna lie. But he got promoted. He's moved up the ranks. He's got his own corner now. Naaman, he's basically got adopted from Bunny and his wife. So they've sent him to school. He's off doing his thing. I don't know if he's gonna really like come back into play somehow, because it looks like the way they kind of ended season 4 with the montage, it looks like McNulty's back onto the case because he wants justice for Bodhi, and he's taking it personally that MARLO is a fucking monster and he wants justice. And, he's just going to find out some way. He's going to give himself back into the life, which is unfortunate because I feel like he and Beatty made such good progress, but then they also kind of set up the Elena thing. So I'm scared that they're going to give up the Beatty angle, and McNulty's going to kind of regress back down into police work, become a drunk, sleep with waitresses, get back with his ex-wife. And then it's just going to be like that never-ending cycle, you know what I mean? So we'll see what happens with all of that. But yeah, other character-wise, we'll get into it once we start the episode, but very excited to hop in. Like I said, if you want to skip the YouTube highlights, hop on over to Patreon. There you're going to find the full-length, uncut, unedited reactions, as well as early access to everything else you see here on the channel, as well as exclusive reactions. So if any of that interests you, hop on over to Patreon. Of course, if you can't support me over there, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you got to do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now let's stop talking, hop in, have a good time, discuss it afterwards. All right, guys. Here we go. More with less.
2 quarter pounders, big fries, McDonald land cookies, Dr. Pepper. That's how your boy rolled, right?
Oh, shit. Is that his actual order? Do you know that?
All right, step out.
Where are we going?
Break room. So you can enjoy that, huh? All right, but I still ain't saying shit to y'all.
Ah!
Marlo, what the fuck?
Ah! Wow, they timed that perfectly. That's hella funny. At least they got McDonald's out of it. But Monel is probably gonna get killed for snitching.
So this shit actually works, huh?
Hell yeah. Americans are stupid people by and large. We pretty much believe whatever we're told.
Yeah.
If Marlo say I had the gun, he lying.
The machine tells the tale, son.
We ready, Professor? We'll start with an easy one. Is your name, in fact, Deshaun Fredericks?
Yeah.
What the?
True.
Are you fucking kidding me?
And did you and Monel shoot your boy Pookie down on Carey Street just like Monel said you did?
Nah, no.
Lie. Lying motherfucker.
The machine is never wrong, son.
Fuck, man. Nigga can't never keep his damn mouth shut. I should've busted the cap and Pookie ass my own self.
Shut the fuck up.
He just a bitch is all.
I mean, I guess if you're dumb enough to fall for
Bigger
it,
the
whatever.
lie, the more they believe.
Like newspaper, journalists. Bigger the lie, the more they believe. Oh shit. Is that Dozerman?
Hey, you know, I heard a story about you.
It's not true.
I haven't even told it yet.
Whatever it is, it's not true.
I read this report where you got blowed by this whore, and you actually wrote it that you got blowed.
Believe everything you read?
That's season 2 or something, right?
Look, man. All I'm saying, if I'm gonna take your package, split need be fair.
Nah, you're dead.
Split is 60-40. You want better, you need to tool up.
I mean, you know Marlo's reputation. Why would you even try to contest anything? Are they gonna kill him now?
Every day, same shit.
How long has it been?
We're all professionals. And we're about to police the roughest district in one of the roughest cities in the world. Show some pride. The promises were made, promises will be kept. The situation in the city right now is bad, but it won't stay bad forever. We wait this out like professionals.
Well, there's that speech everyone needs to hear. Thank you,
Back to the readouts.
Carver, voice of reason.
First item is from Motor Pool. Tax and fleet budgeting require that all districts make do with vehicles in their current state of repair, so that means...
And that guy's back to walking out.
I don't know how long we go before the wheels fall off the cart. A year ago, they were promised pay raises, pension bumps, better equipment, better cars. Now we can't even pay the OT.
Major. There's a problem
Damn.
with the back lap.
What now?
That thing was all fucked up when I got it for midnight. You ask anyone. Well, either you clean it, or you get the midnight shift to clean it. Clean this.
Oh!
As SIC, should I stop this?
Nah, maybe in a minute.
That's my car.
What, you think this is good for morale or something?
These guys haven't had an honest paycheck in weeks.
That sucks.
We have no fucking morale, Sergeant.
How do you not get paid? I'll just quit working. Fuck. Fuck that. I mean, put up with this bullshit for free?
Here we go.
Michael. Chris.
We gotta meet.
Want me to come?
Nah. You go check on your corner. I'll send word if it's off.
If it's off, who are you killing?
We're deferring all overtime and court pay.
How's crime? How are your stats?
Not possible with these cuts.
I campaigned on that. The pay raises I promised, they're still coming, just a year late.
Oh, fuck.
But you tell your people, I know I made promises. Where else can you guys trim?
Where else?
We've been running a prolonged investigation into all the bodies we pulled out of
Get the
house
fuck out of
this
You
year.
better not sweep it under the rugs.
Thousands of man hours. At this point, we're not close to an arrest.
We caught national news coverage on the
Oh.
Last year.
I don't want anyone saying we're giving up on those murders.
But given our fiscal situation, we could temporarily suspend the investigation pending new developments.
That makes sense.
Anything else?
Respectfully, morale is at rock bottom.
You need to throw our people a bone. You could lose them for good.
Hold the line now, and we'll get to a better place, I promise.
Damn.
When the governor threw that 50-some million on the table, you should have picked that shit up.
He takes the state bailout and he never becomes governor.
He shorts the police department, the crime rate stays up. He ain't no governor neither.
Feel better?
A little bit. You?
Nah. Eating shit. So, like, you could never win in this show. Because I'm, like, thinking about it. I'm like, well, if he took the money, yeah, it would help the city, but then he'd be in debt to the fucking... Oh, my God. It's just never ending. So that's what they were talking with Michael about. Ready to kill off a crew or whatever. But MARLO got it handled.
All that so I can swap a few words.
Is that Dookie?
How we do? Can't say for sure. Just know they ain't tell me. I ain't you, Michael. Go get Bug. I'll see you tonight.
At least Dookie's kind of safe for now, but it's still scary.
Yo, why you fucking with Duke, nigga? I ain't fucking with nobody, man. He just act like a bitch, that's all.
Oh, they got Michael Lee's name now.
They're gonna get lazy. Fall into a pattern. They all do over time.
Lieutenant, you get any word from downtown on when they're gonna start paying out the OT again? Because we go on double shift on these surveillances.
They haven't told me anything. Guess I ain't in the loop.
I mean, Lester picked him. Don't blame nobody else. They wanted a fucking stooge as the lieutenant in charge. Y'all want to fly under the radar.
Where the fuck is Car Kitty? The man promised us a new day.
He's tangled up with the schools, and we're on hold.
Yeah, he got played.
The mayor's made a few commitments to me personally.
If you want to call in a marker on behalf of this department, feel free.
And while you're at it, see if you can get your take-home car back.
Yo, dude, I've been thinking. You ain't need to put in time on the corner if you don't want to. I mean, you doing enough here with Bug to get paid.
How you mean?
I'm saying, looking out for him.
Your babysitter, kind of.
I've been thinking, like, if you were to get locked up for some shit, I'd be for Bug. You know?
So who's gonna watch your corner in the morning?
Thought I might promote Spider. See how he doing for a week or so.
What am I gonna do before Bug get home from school?
I mean, you'll be safe, bro.
Before you get home, time is your own.
Motherfuckers come to me and say, it's a new day, Jimmy. Talking shit about how I was gonna change. Shit never fucking
He's back to drinking. Back to being a drunk. Did B leave you?
Best surveillance man.
Oh, fucking McNulty.
Hey, Bunky Bunk. Come here.
Jimmy.
Come here, you virile beast.
Damn it. I'm pissed.
The fuck are we gonna pay the bar tab?
Well, we could always knock off a liquor store.
I'll take out the counter, man.
I'll cover you.
No.
The door, no problem.
Damn, could you imagine?
Wheel man.
McNulty! No.
Every plan a week late.
What happened? I'm pissed. Am I on the right episode?
Everything.
I'm mad. It's been a year, but I'm mad.
Be a shame if they have to get rid of all them 20-somethings in the newsroom.
Degenerate motherfucker.
Yeah.
New characters.
I want to find out what it feels like to work for a real newspaper.
We are following a newspaper. Journalists. And they're gonna break the story of what? Baltimore City being bankrupt? The drug problem? The bodies? What?
Ain't matter for the council meeting?
Yeah. I'll top it with whatever smells fresh. Make the double dot.
And they're gonna vote on the homeless ordinance, right?
Maybe not.
Yeah, well, find me some news somewhere.
What? Oh. They're about to find something.
Something's burning. What kind of people stand around watching a fire? Some shameful shit right here.
Who's this guy? He seems kind of cool.
All right, people, it's 2 o'clock. I need budget lines in case anybody's threatening to commit an act of daily journalism.
How is there no news?
It's no secret we have budget problems. All the more reason for the U.S. attorney to pitch in.
But I'm inclined to provide you with a dozen FBI agents and all the wherewithal they need to work that case. But we want Clay Davis to go federal. But if you could convince Mr. Bond to reconsider, we might find the resources not only for the probe of the row house bodies, but the time to run some of those gun cases for us.
Baltimore's knee-deep in blood, and unless this guy can hang a Democratic legislator, he couldn't give a damn.
And to protect that legislator, you'll burn every last bridge.
Do you think I give a shit about Clay Davis? It's Bond's call. Talk to him.
I have.
And he told your Republican ass to go fuck itself, huh? Well, let me double down on that.
Good luck with your crime problem.
Bond is keeping the case so that Clay Davis can be a trophy for Bond. My guess is our newly elected state's attorney wants to one day run for mayor.
Bond? Is that Perlman's new boss? Rupert Bond?
Don't you worry about me. You, on the other hand, just slammed the door on the feds when we need all the help we can get.
It's all political. It's driving me crazy. Ugh.
All right, then moving on to new business. I think we all see the writing on the wall in East Baltimore.
Yeah, they moving the hood out.
He just shows up late.
And new territory go to who claim it.
I think we need to take care of those most affected.
Meaning you.
Well, I am East Side, for the most part. So for those of us who suffer...
All right, I see that. Why don't you let one of your juniors get a shot to open the county up?
I know disrespect, son, but I delegate to my lieutenants is not a co-op concern.
Yeah, but how Slim feel about that, though? How
Mm.
you feel, tall man? Really pioneer out there for us?
Nah, I'm good where I am.
Loyalty.
Oh, man. You're a little out of order here.
Don't die.
Don't sleep on MARLO.
I mean, that's the first thing
He up to some shit here.
Mm-hmm.
Puts me out 8 corners at least.
Y'all whispering in front of him? Come on. Cheese ain't playing. What's the thing he's doing? Look like he's going to like a...
The courthouse?
Yeah.
The fuck?
Major Crimes is being disbanded.
What?
Detectives return to regular rotation.
The mayor signed off.
About anything?
They're pulling back on everything.
Cedric thought he would try to reason with Carcetti. Maybe see if we can keep the Stanfield detail at least.
Wait, what about Clay Davis? That's going to grand jury soon.
If they ship Freeman back to homicide, I don't have him on that either.
Excuse me. Y'all know where the clerk's office at?
Criminal or civil?
Criminal. Definitely.
End of the hall, last door.
How do they not... But hello? They don't know that's Chris Partlow?
I'll go with you. Come by my office and get me.
Right there.
Additional cutbacks are said to be coming in the city MTA routes. Trial balloon from the governor.
Affects a lot of people, no?
Hey, it's this guy. That's Gail Bedecker from Breaking Bad, Better Call Saul.
Your Eminence. Slumming at the Metro meeting today?
What do you know? City desk.
2-car fatal on the Beltway, 2 overnight murders in the city, and a fire ongoing in a Baltimore City row house for which we may or may not have our...
Fire in one of the row houses?
All right, then. Let's firm things up. Take a look at where we stand an hour from now.
I feel like I missed something.
You know what a healthy newsroom is? It's a magical place where people argue about everything all the time.
What are you doing here? Finding information on who? Oh, shit. Did you see him take the picture? These people just left the file here? Are they gonna kill him in prison?
The burnt doll. Carlisle again.
Burnt doll? Another? Carlisle? Again?
Fucking way I believe in this picture. Print me something else.
Oh, they're like staging photographs?
Every fire photo he brings in, there's got to be some burnt doll somewhere in the debris. See that cheating motherfucker now with his fucking harem of dolls pouring lighter fluid on each one?
Nah.
You check his fucking trunk, you find the whole collection.
You just fire him for that? It's like lack of integrity. Guess it's just to show you there's shady people everywhere.
How many stories go national out of here? Not many.
Those bodies in the houses last year, that got a lot of play.
And they didn't even solve it, right? Since then? What else?
Did you stay for the zoning bills?
No, I came back here to write.
Well, check the fucking library. Shit, check clips too. He goes back a ways. Find out whether Carcetti or Nerissa or whoever's behind it. You buttonhole them, find out what the hell's going on.
They were talking about zoning last season, but I don't remember.
Drug dealer. Fat-faced Rick.
This is a drug dealer they're trading properties with.
Yeah, he's got a record as long as your arm. A couple of convictions too. Go, get some good quote. We want to comment as to why he's trading property with the city, what he stands to make off the deal.
Okay.
What do you want from me?
Cool clips, check the morgue files, write the A matter on Ricardo's history.
Wait, she goes to strip clubs and I'm pulling clips in the morgue?
Mr. Mayor, I was told I could get a few minutes tonight.
Burrell's disbanded the unit.
That's working the bodies in the houses?
Yeah, when we're fat with money, you can come back on it.
That kills Clay Davis for me. And we're about to go to grand jury on it.
Same unit as doing Clay?
What the fuck?
I'll tell Rawls you can keep 2 men for Clay. The rest of it is shut down until we're able to dig out, okay? I gotta run.
2 men.
One thieving politician trumps 22 dead bodies.
Right. That's funny.
Good to know.
Wow.
Understated ensemble that puts the B in subtle.
Nice.
There's a B in subtle?
Oh, wow, really?
You look well, Herc. I'm doing good, man.
The song is funny because I was just watching Better Call Saul, and the song was playing in that episode too.
I need one of you guys to run a name for me. Tags, registrations.
Did they say Herc was a teacher?
Because, hey, I'm buying the next round, right?
About fucking time.
I'm not used to having money. Kind of forget. Get around.
I'm about to re-watch that scene. I'm gonna have to rewatch this episode to kind of get up all the new information. There's so much happening.
What's a quid pro quo? We're going through donors in Neresa's campaign committee as we speak. So far, we got 40,000 from Ricardo Hendricks and a bunch of people all using the same address as the bar. He caught it late, but he caught it.
All right, front page.
What does that mean?
Yeah.
You're exposing shit, but what's that gonna do?
Gus, price for you, line 2, and he's got Nerese with him.
Oh, shit, here it comes.
Nerese. The council president.
It's Jeff. The council president would like a word with you. No, she's given me her quote. She wants to talk to you off the record.
And what would happen if they did run it, even though she said it was off the record? Could she sue them for that? Is that what would happen? McNulty. I'm upset. Are you gonna call Beatty or Elena? If you call Elena... He's like, oh yeah, cell phone.
Yeah, we're going late tonight. Fine. I'm just tired is all. I slur when I'm tired.
We're going late tonight with music blaring in the background. Slurring.
Yeah, that was a good pull by Alma. Getting that quote from Fat Face Rick for the home final. Sweet.
Thank you. Thought I was looking for a job.
Nah. You're kind of cute.
More than the contributing line for that.
I don't know. A country blind is cool.
Can't go far in country blinds.
I don't know. This is still a pretty good paper.
I guess you gotta love it, but... Interesting approach to the season. It is, BD. Damn it. Jimmy, you're a piece of shit. I hate this. Did they get married? Did she look at the ring? Jimmy, she knows. Are we gonna cut to him fucking that other woman or whatever? You already know what's up.
I brought it to the mayor personally, but they're throwing their last dollars into patrol and crime suppression. Look, promises were made to me as well. I was told a new day was coming.
I don't like McNulty anymore. He's fun and all, but to regress like that? God damn, man.
When the money starts to flow, I'll get you all back on this somehow. Sorry.
God damn it.
Wonder what it feels like to work in a real fucking police department.
Jimmy. He's so annoying. I don't know what it is, but now Jimmy, I'm just like really... I'm over him.
Blood.
Did they run all that shit?
When did this break last night?
Gus saw it on the council agenda around 9:30.
It's a good fucking story.
Hey. Hey. Who's doing the react piece?
Jeff, or what?
I'm just, I need a story. I'm up.
Stay hungry like that. Good things come when they come.
Okay. Oh, this guy. What is Herc?
You see this?
What?
One of our clients on the front page.
All it cost me was around the beers. They fucking love me in the department.
I'm a fucking martyr is what I am.
1 round. You, a prominent defense investigator, let these other guys buy a round of drinks ever? Kid, it's time you learned a little something about the expense account.
So Herc is like kind of like a Trojan horse right now. Right? Interesting. Herc is always kind of like that dumb snake, dumb muscle-headed snake.
The prodigal son.
What are you so mad about? Anyways. Alright guys, so that was The Wire Season 5, Episode 1, titled More with Less. Really good start to the season right now. Really interesting approach to the story. Like, we're focusing on the Baltimore Sun, or at least that's the new angle. Like, last season was the schools. This time, we're focusing on, you know, what's actually happening, like the big picture stories. And I'm liking what we're having, like what we're actually seeing, because I didn't actually expect it, but it makes sense since ever since what was it, Amsterdam in season 3, where we had reporters start showing up from the Baltimore Sun, and so they started sprinkling that type of stuff, at least hinting at, you know, this bigger picture. So it makes sense that that we're approaching this angle right here, and I like all these characters. It's interesting how not scummy since we've only really seen 1 episode, but I'm guessing it's all supposed to show like how scummy, you know, all these different areas or different facets of life, everyday life are. We see the police department, we see the schools, now we see the Baltimore Sun, the newsroom. You have good reporters, you have bad reporters, you have all walks of life. So it's going to be an interesting approach because I didn't expect to see something like this. So it's interesting. I have no idea how the newsroom works. So when he's like, it's 2 o'clock, I need budget lines, you know, this is a whole new world to me. So I'm like sitting there trying to like piece together who does what. Like, and I really like that scene of that one guy. I can't remember his name, but maybe he's the editor, the guy in charge. He was like, you guys are just standing around watching a fire. That's a damn shame. You know, what's up with people these days? And that's so damn true. Like, why would you stand there watching a fire? You know, do something about it. Be active. You know, you're just going to stand there and just gawk at it. Like, well, like, what's going on? What are you doing? How are you helping the situation? You know? So that's a very interesting approach. It's that one line, that one scene just kind of it stuck with me. So I really like that angle right here. I like all those characters. Who is Gail Bedecker? He's from Better Call Saul / Breaking Bad. Who is he in here? Because he seems somewhat important. He seemed like he was someone important too. Because everyone seemed to be kind of like sucking up to him kind of in that little meeting. So who was he? Is he someone important? Is he the editor? The editor-in-chief or something? Like, I don't really know how newsrooms work. Like, I just have like a basic understanding and knowledge of like, you know, a bunch of like calamity happening in a big room like that. Because, you know, Clark Kent, Lois Lane, Smallville, Superman, that type of stuff. Like that angle, that's the only stuff. I guess some Spider-Man stuff, you know, him taking pictures for the Daily Bugle. So that's the only thing about like basic general knowledge about the newsroom. So to kind of dive into this and seeing like people and their roles and kind of who's responsible for what and stories, and it's all interesting. It's all good stuff. So that's gonna be something to really kind of like latch onto for the rest of the season. Interesting. So on the flip side, we didn't see any Namond, which I guess is fine because I guess we don't need to see anything about that. Like his story, I guess, is closed for the most part, unless he gets pulled back in somehow, some way later on down the line. But Michael is definitely up there. They're ready to go to war. Chris and MARLO continue to scope out the Greeks, which is something I'm concerned about. Because here I'm just like, okay, MARLO is a threat. He's a psychopath, but the Greeks are like a force of like they're like an established force already. Could you imagine how bold MARLO, Chris, and Snoop would have to be to really go up against them and wipe them out? Because I'm like, damn, why can't the Greeks like take care of Marlo? Why don't they take care of Marlo right now? Because everyone on the co-op, they see what Marlo's about. Even he's like trying to like divide them literally in the meeting. He shows up late. He doesn't really give a fuck. He's like trying to like break Slim Charles away from Prop Joe. He's trying to expose Prop Joe's like for his weaknesses, saying, "Oh, you want us to protect you because you're saying we need to cover each other's weaknesses, and right now you're the weakest one." So Marlo's peeping game. And I guess that's right now, Joe doesn't like the fact that he's being exposed because he's supposed to be the one, running this? Kind of like being the speaker. I don't know. What how do you classify the guy in charge here? The president of the co-op? Or I don't know if the proposition is going to help you out here, man. But we'll see what happens with that. What else is going on? We didn't see any Omar. I'm scared about what Michael is going to be doing now that he kind of kicked Dookie out from working the corners. I'm definitely scared about Dookie in general. We didn't see any Prez, so I guess the school angle is more or less over. We're just going to kind of like talk about it every now and then in conversation. Because I think there was like a line there where Carcetti was like, "Oh yeah, throw all the money at the schools. Moving on." And so I guess the schools are covered for right now. What else is happening? Nerys is pissed because they ran a story. I'm going to have to go back and rewatch the episode, so don't worry, guys. I'm not dumb. There's just a lot going on, and I'm talking with you guys. There's just a lot happening. So I apologize I did not absorb the episode 100%, but don't worry, that is something I'm going to do going forward to when I go back and edit and rewatch, because this show is really good. It's just such a shame I'm in the final season. Not really a shame, but it's kind of like sad that this is the final season and that's it. But really solid start to the season. I don't really know what else to say or comment on. I'm about to go back and see what's up with her because he's now working with that Levy, that scum, that piece of shit. So we'll see what happens there. Let me just scrub through, see if I missed anything. McNulty being a piece of shit is pissing me off, so I don't really know if I can really back him as a character anymore, but we'll see what happens going forward with that. MARLO, he's going to continue to get away until the higher ups realize that they need to take him down. He's gonna remain a problem until someone takes him down. So we'll see what happens going forward. Bubbles, don't really know where he's going, but I'm glad he's still around. Feel bad for Beatty, and yeah, don't really know what else to say. And I think that's pretty much it. So yeah, good shit nonetheless. Can't wait to see what happens next, and I think I'm just getting it there. Alright guys, if you guys enjoyed my review, enjoyed my reaction, you guys want to see this episode with me in its entirety, options available to you right now over on Patreon. Links are in the description down below or pinned in the top comment. If you can't support me on Patreon, you can always support me right here on YouTube. All you gotta do is like, comment, share, subscribe to the channel. Now I'm gonna get out of here, and I'll catch you guys next time in the next episode of The Wire, Season 5, Episode 2. Till then, adios guys.
And if you liked what you saw, tell your friends, tell your family, tweet about it. And if you didn't like it, shut the fuck up.